Good day, children. Happy to meet you all again through this virtual platform. What can you see in this picture? You can see many objects that we use in our day-to-day life. If I ask you to group these objects based on their physical property, how would you group them? Yes, you are correct. You will group some objects as solids, some of them as liquids, and some as gases. So our next new lesson is going to be solids, liquids, and gases. In this lesson, you will be learning about particle arrangement in matter, change of state of matter, and about solutions. At the end of this lesson, you will be able to explain the three states of matter on the basis of arrangement of particles in them. You will be able to describe the properties of solids, liquids, and gases, about melting and boiling points. You will be able to differentiate between the three states of matter and explain how temperature affects change in state. What is matter? Matter is something that occupies space and has its own mass. It is something that can be felt by us. Some examples of matter are air, water, food, table, fan, chair, etc. All these things occupy space and have their own masses. Both living things and non-living things are matter. The entire universe is composed of matter. However, few things like heat, sound, light, and electricity cannot come under the term matter because they do not have mass, but they can be useful to do work. All matter on Earth exists in the form of a solid, liquid, or gas, and that solids, liquids, and gases are all made of extremely tiny particles called atoms. Atoms together form molecules. An atom is the smallest building block of matter and cannot be seen through the naked eye. It can be seen only through a microscope. The basic property that decides whether a matter is a solid, liquid, or gas is its intermolecular force of attraction and intermolecular space. What is intermolecular space? Intermolecular space is the space between two molecules. In solids, it is very little. In liquids, it is more than the solids. And in gases, the space is at its maximum. Intermolecular forces are forces of attraction which act between the neighboring molecules. In solids, the force of attraction is strong. Thus, the particles in a solid are closely packed. They are not able to move. In fact, the particles in solids do not move from their spot. They simply vibrate about their own position. The intermolecular force of attraction in liquids is strong enough to hold the particles together, but not that strong enough to hold the particles in a fixed position. And gases, the intermolecular force of attraction is very minimum. And that is the main reason of the faster movement of particles in liquids and gases, because the intermolecular force of attraction is very less. And that explains how both liquids and gases take up the shape of a container while solids can't. Properties of solids. Solids have a definite mass. Solids maintain their shape even when they are subjected to an external force. They have a fixed volume. The space between the particles is also very less and they have a strong intermolecular force. The particles in solid vibrate only about their mean position. Solids cannot be compressed. Properties of liquids. Liquids have a definite mass. Liquids do not have a fixed shape. They take the shape of the container into which they are poured, but they have a fixed volume. In liquids, the particles can slip and slide over each other. The force of attraction is not that strong enough to hold the particles in a fixed position. They can flow easily and they can be compressed. Property of gases. Gases have a definite mass, but they neither have a definite shape nor a definite volume. In gases, they have a very disorderly arrangement of particles when compared to solids and liquids. They have very less intermolecular force of attraction and hence maximum intermolecular space. And that's the reason gases occupies all the available space. Gases can be compressed easily. What is a fluid? Matter that can flow is called a fluid. Fluid not only means liquid because both liquids and gases can flow from one place to another. Hence, both liquids and gases are called fluids.